Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, it's Tuesday. And I am intimidated by Heather Abraham and her glasses.
You're really struggling with my identity right now.
I said this to you yesterday. She had her glasses on yesterday, and I said, "You're like a school teacher," and I like school teachers, but there's just something about there's a different vibe. There's this sort of like.
You feel like you're in trouble all the time.
I do. I feel like I'm in trouble. All yesterday, I felt in trouble.
You are.
Anyhow, no, you look wonderful in your glasses.
It's the allergies. Although Ron had promised a little bit of relief as the week went on, and I do feel much better today than I did yesterday.
That's
so,
good.
That's good.
Progress.
Whew.
Yeah, allergies are real.
They are, especially as you get older.
Well, it's true. Like I was saying yesterday, they kicked in for me like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Up until then, I was allergic to nothing.
Right. You were just living your life, right?
And then all of a sudden, the wheels start coming off.
I don't know if you remember, but I remember being in college, the hangovers were non-existent. If you would go out and you could stay up all night long, and then, as you get older, it starts to hurt a little bit more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You got to get your full 8 hours of sleep or you're not the same.
It's true.
Your back hurts when you wake up.
Got to take care of ourselves, Heather.
You have to hydrate. You have to work out. There are all these things you have to do. Oh, and there's allergies.
Yes.
So, and it's Tuesday.
And it's Tuesday, Heather's favorite day of the week.
But this made me happy. We wanted to share this with you. There's a woman in Illinois who has gotten a little creative. She's out of a job right now. She's a lunch aide at a school, and schools are shut down. So she has gotten very creative.
Yeah,
and it's fun.
And we love this. And you know what? This is affecting so many people because they've been laid off or whatever. So she got an idea from Facebook, and she is running with this. So it's picnic tables for squirrels. Yes. So Maria Treza saw a post on Facebook for these little picnic tables. A neighbor actually started making the tables. Things took off. She decorates them with the tablecloth. I love that it's the tablecloth that reminds me of Pizza Hut as a kid.
Yes.
That little checkered tablecloth. And anyway, she decorates them and puts little flowers and bags of peanuts on them. And so her son posts this on Twitter. 100,000 likes. She's selling them for $22, and they have sold 130 picnic tables, according to a website called Tank's Good News. So, I mean, this is fantastic. She lives in Illinois, though, and she's only selling to her particular area.
Oh.
So you can't buy one, at least not right now. But look at this. This is just neat.
Any local carpenters in the area, we got to get one of these.
That would be willing to do this.
Well, I've seen a lot of squirrels frantically digging right now. They're trying to find the peanuts and the nuts that they bury.
Pots by my house.
Little holes on them.
We've got little, we have a war going on at my house with the squirrels. But anyway, maybe if I purchased a picnic table for them.
You would avoid this problem.
Maybe.
Well, I mentioned a few minutes ago, waking up, you feel the aches and the pains, but it turns out a lot of people are struggling right now while they're working from home.
Yeah, this is a whole different thing because we're not sitting at the desks that we normally sit at. So maybe you're curled up on the couch. Maybe you're at the kitchen table. And as a result, chiropractors are seeing more patients with complaints. And doctors say maybe you shouldn't be on the couch working all day with your computer.
Okay.
Yeah, well, no, because it makes a difference. So this local chiropractor, her name is Jacqueline Andrews, she says those positions that you're in, like when you're all on the couch and you're working, they can cause neck pain, lower disc pain in your back. So what you want to do is have, I'm going to see if I can do this right. You have to, this is according to her, you need your shoulders rolled down and back, and you want to think about having your neck nice and neutral. And she also says it's good to keep your feet flat on the floor if you can do that. So this will at least help. I mean, it may not totally take away all the back pain, but this will at least help. You don't look at all comfortable.
I'm not comfortable. If this is what they're telling us, next thing you know, they're going to tell us we can't wear sweatpants while we're working at home.
No, no one will take your sweatpants away. Although, who was it? Oh, Tammy Pescatelli, who was the comedian that we interviewed.
The stand-up challenge.
She did the stand-up challenge during a Zoom meeting. Like, just all of a sudden, everybody stand up.
Everybody.
Let's see what's on the bottom.
Uh-oh.
All right. You know what we should do? We should keep moving. We should go to our mail. we've gotten mail, actual mail, not just email, but actual mail, which I love.
You do such a great job changing the subject.
Do I?
All right, are we going with Diana first?
Yeah, so it's Diana first. And so she just shared with us just some fun pictures. First off, and I think we have an actual picture of the picture. So Diana has made a mask for
her
a tree.
tree.
She also has made some little ones. She says she really hopes all of this is over soon. We do too, Diana. But she says she loves watching PTL, and we really appreciate it because we love doing this and we love hearing from you. And we have another letter. This one is from Susan, a handwritten note, which
you don't get that often.
I just think it's so sweet, a handwritten note. And she says, you all deserve a big thank you for your work on PTL. We are always guaranteed a measure of sunshine.
I thought you were going to say a big raise. Did she say raise?
Yeah, she wrote raise in here too. Yes, you all deserve a big raise. We love you, Susan.
Well, thank you. I actually just told you that I have a stack of letters at my desk. We have received so much from viewers just writing in. And first of all, the handwritten notes are lovely. It really is touching to get that in the mail. And emails too. So. And
you know what? And what she said there, I mean, it touches me to think that we can bring a bit of sunshine. I like that she said that. But I have fun too. This show brings us sunshine in our days too. And hearing from you is wonderful.
Because we just get to hang out.
We do.
It's so much fun.
We do. We have a lot of fun. All right, speaking of writing letters, I want to tell you about this dad on Twitter who posted a wonderful story about his 11-year-old daughter, and it really is touching a lot of people. So his daughter's name is Emerson, and she loves to write letters. And when she writes them, they're colorful like this. She includes jokes. She often tells people about her love of Taylor Swift. She is just ready to write letters. So at one point, she writes a letter to their mail carrier, Doug, for delivering all the letters, thanking him.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Doug shares this with his supervisor. Well, it wound up in a Postal Service newsletter, and now we want to show you. Postal workers from all over the U.S. are writing to Emerson. These are the boxes of letters that she is getting because they all appreciate her thank you. So this is Doug delivering the letters, and her dad says so many of them are personal stories.
Right. Well, I love this one. Someone said that they work at a small rural post office, and you know they're
alone.
Yeah,
lonely.
They're alone, and a lot of people are not. We get a lot of emails too about people that aren't getting thanked enough right now. The essential workers that maybe are being overlooked.
Yeah.
And postal workers are certainly some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah. And so right now Emerson has all these new pen pals. So she is busy writing to all of them, and they're probably all going to hear about Taylor Swift. But we just love the story, and we wanted to share that. All right, we also want to share something else that's really kind of sad news. We were talking about businesses that might not make it through this, and we've learned about one that we've featured here on Pittsburgh Today Live. The Colony Cat Cafe in the Strip District is shutting down. And I love this place because it was a unique idea. The downstairs, they had fabulous food, and they had coffee and drinks, and then upstairs, you can have lounge time with these cats that are adoptable.
Right, I mean, that's the whole thing, is to get these animals into good homes. So, as David mentioned, it's shutting down. A lot of tough decisions are being made, but you know we love Pittsburgh Good Deeds guy John Potter, and so he stepped up to prepay for the adoption fees to get some of these cats into good homes.
Yeah, I think he paid for 9 of them, and then some other people stepped up to pay. So at this point, the cats that they have left, they're free. So you can go to the Colony Cat Cafe Facebook page, and then they have the cats' pictures on the photo album there, so you can take a look at them, see if you might be interested in some of them. But yeah, it's neat that it's ending that way. And if they're not able to place them, they will go back to Animal Friends. They have a partnership with Animal Friends.
I really feel so bad though. I mean, we're hearing about more and more businesses that are now reaching that point where they say we just can't keep going without the light at the end of the tunnel, without knowing when we're going to be able to reopen. So our hearts go out to the folks at Colony Cat Cafe. I know it was a hard decision that they had to make.
This weekend I was talking to my dad about that, and he had a shoe store for years, and I said, how long could you have been shut down? And he said, it depended on the year. Maybe 3 months, maybe not 3 months, you know, like it really is hurting people. So anyhow, we just wanted to give them a shout out because we like what they did.
Yeah. All right, well, we want to talk about some dogs now. There was a dog in Philadelphia that could really be helping us in the fight against this pandemic. So the Penn School of Veterinary Medicine is researching through an odor imprinting class, the detection of COVID-19. So this dog would be able to pick up on this. And I think that this could work. We've seen this happen where
Right.
dogs can pick up on other illnesses.
Yeah, certainly we've seen reports about cancer.
Right.
Dogs being used to sort of sniff
Or
out
seizures,
cancer.
being able to detect
right?
seizures.
That's true too. And part of this is that they want to be able to use the dog to find the COVID-19 in people who are asymptomatic.
Right.
So that
Who
might
could
stop
then
the spread.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's interesting research that's happening on the other side of the state in Philadelphia, and we'll just see whether it all pans out. But you know what? Animals have these gifts in so many
Yeah.
ways. I swear if you have a pet, you probably feel this. If you're down in the dumps, I think the dog or the cat sometimes
tell.
knows you're down in the dumps. They can sense things that you just wouldn't think they'd be able to sense.
They're so smart. If only they could talk and tell us. The one thing they're lacking. All right, well, we asked you last week.
It would be very frightening if your dog started to talk.
Like Scooby-Doo.
Well, that's true. Scooby-Doo talks, and we don't think anything about it.
Right. Well, last week we asked you for pictures of puzzles. A lot of people are doing jigsaw puzzles while they're stuck at home. It's a great activity to help pass the time. In fact, they're flying off of store shelves. Some people are even having a tough time finding them. But we did get a couple pictures into the newsroom.
Yeah, so we want to show you the first one.
Great.
And this is very colorful abstract, but look at this. If you look closely, this is the killer. There is one piece missing right in the middle there.
Oh, boy.
So think about this. This one came from Lee, by the way. They say it took them 2 weeks. It was supposed to have 1,000 pieces, but they only have 999.
What's the reaction to that? No!
I know, that's exactly it, Heather. That's the noise that you make. And then you're hunting around the house trying to
Looking
find
for
that piece, wondering if the dog took it away or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, not to blame the dog, but
Okay, so we got this next picture up of a tropical paradise sent to us from Amy. And wouldn't you love to be there right now?
someday we're gonna get to go back to places like that. Amy, she called it wishful thinking. Her
Yeah.
wishful thinking puzzle. We like
Seriously.
that. And the last one is from Shirley and Bobby, another great destination, Venice. So we love that too. And of course, Italy right now just starting to reopen
Yeah.
very slowly there. But anyway, keep the pictures coming. We
love
love
them.
to see the puzzles that you're doing, and we love to share them on the show. So thank you for that. And coming up this hour, a family-style fiesta for Cinco de Mayo. Did I say that right? Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo!
There, you said it perfectly, Heather. Chef Bill Filler joins us from his kitchen to show us how to make 2 styles of empanadas and sides. They're going to be perfect for tonight's Cinco de Mayo meal.
There you go. Then Sunday comes Mother's Day. Coming up, easy do-it-yourself ideas to celebrate Mom and make her feel special on her day.
First, a way to give big, Pittsburgh, how you can help the helpers in an emergency COVID-19 response Giving Tuesday. This is the perfect way to help when you can't be on the front line, but you still want to do your part. We're going to tell you all about it coming up. Thanks for being with us on this Tuesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. You're watching Pittsburgh Today Live. We're going to be right back.